Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Vulcan Report. This end of day, end of week report for the precious metals is for trading on Friday, August the 12th, 2016. Before we get into the video, I wanted to do an update quickly on HACK. Ticker symbol is HACK. If you recall from the previous video, this particular one is on our alert watch, red alert watch, because of a couple of things. Number one, it's in a positive pulse wave scenario. It's trying to form a bullish pattern now, coming out from a bearish one. It's inside the Kumo cloud now, but it looks like it wants to break out of the Kumo cloud with the trend line crossing above the longer trend line, which is the orange one here, into a bullish scenario that develops outside to the upper side of this Kumo cloud, which would be extraordinarily bullish. Why is that a concern? It's a concern because this particular ETF is part of what I call the Illuminati economy, and it has to do with cybersecurity, Department of Defense, Department of Homeland Security, things of that nature. That's what this ETF is made up of. The more bullish this chart gets, the closer we are to some sort of a cyber threat, if you will, on U.S. soil. It could be anything from taking down the internet to whatever, so, false flag, whatever you want to call it. This is the equity to watch. Everything that can happen, that will happen, that has already happened, can be traced back to following the money. It's an old saying, follow the money. Well, here you have it. Even on 9/11, if you followed the money, you would be alerted to certain activities. Well, same thing here. This is what you got to look at, folks. So we're going to be heavily watching this one, and hopefully nothing bad goes down. Hopefully it's just technical pattern and trading in the market, but Lord willing, in the coming week I'm going to delve deeply into this Illuminati economy to show you what is being indicated in the charts, so that you'll be in a position to be hedged if need be, or to take advantage of what's going on. Yes, we are pirates. That's what traders do. We thrive off of calamity and catastrophe. That's just what we do. So anything bad that goes down, we usually make a killing. That's how it goes. All right, Brexit was no different. The financial crisis of 2008 was no different. 9/11, no different. All right, so let's keep it moving. Just wanted to point this out. This market did finish bullish on the week, just like I said that it would. All right, so moving on. All right, US dollar finished weak on the week, no pun intended, and it was down just like Bitcoin. I showed you in the Bitcoin video today. It's the same scenario. The Bitcoin is moving in tandem with the US dollar. Even though it's in a positive pulse wave, it's weakening and could be turning into a negative pulse wave in the week to come, along with Bitcoin. As this is bumping at the bottom of the Kumo cloud and rolling over, this would be bullish for the metals. All right, looking at gold. Gold did finish the week slightly positive. All right, slightly positive within this correction here. Momentum's kind of flat ending, on the week, but the market is still bullish. The chart is still bullish, still in a positive pulse wave scenario. So all the flapping around did nothing to the chart. There's no damage on the chart. There's nothing bearish on the chart. No, this is not a double top, as I indicated before. A double tops, a double top once the price action leads in that direction. It has not. It has not done so. Now, if next week we have a super bearish candle coming down to here, I still wouldn't call it a double top, only because of the position of the chart. All right, it's not showing a topping out pattern. It would just be showing a corrective pattern, of which however far we dip down and correct, you have a U-shaped type of a pattern that comes back up, or even sometimes a V shape like this one. All right, this was not a top. This was not a double top or failed top either, as some people thought it was. Yeah, the market corrected, but it just came to the trend line and then moved right up because this is a strong bullish pattern. Okay, that's how that looks. Um, don't have it here. I know I've shown it in other videos in the past. I have to show it again, a better indication of what that would look like. But the highs of 2011 were perfect. That was the perfect topping. I don't know if it's in the archives or not, but you may want to do a search. Look under 2BC. That's the number 2. B is in Bravo, C is in Charlie. The 2-bar Charlie setup is reminiscent of what happened in 2011. When you see that, then and you see it on the two different time frames, that's the 2-bar Charlie setup, and then that is your topping pattern, and vice versa. It can also be a bottoming pattern. I'll go into more in depth with that. I'll have to do another video series on the 2-bar Charlie setup. But anyway, that's what you're seeing here. So this is a powerful bullish chart. Nothing to be concerned about on for the bulls here. Bulls are still in control of this market. Okay, same thing with your GLD. It's well supported at 122.22. It's really nothing to be concerned about on this chart. Looking at the gold miners, much stronger, well supported at 27.87, and it did hit a new high this week of 31.79. So this looks great going into the week ahead. Not overbought yet, still more upside to come in the week ahead in the gold miners. All right, looking at the gold miners, the juniors, well supported at $44.40. Hit a high this week of $52.50. Looking really nice, strong going into the week ahead. More upside potential here and good volume. All right, looking at ABX, Barrick Gold, it finished stronger too. Momentum is still, in no man's land, but the chart is still bullish. Yes, this right here is a negative pulse wave, but it's not trending. It's not following through on the downside. So right now, this is setting up for an explosive move higher. This is reminiscent of this. All right. So all things being equal, we're looking at several dollars to the upside, possibly starting next week. So look out for 2302. A break of 2302 would set up a massive explosion higher in Barrick Gold. Barrick Gold is definitely a buy at 2302. All right, looking at Newmont. Newmont is explosive. It is locked in. You're in a major bullish wave. You hit a new high of 46.07. I don't see any pullback in sight on this chart. This is looking magnificent. Awesome chart. Explosive move. The last correction set you up lovely. Since the last correction, this market has moved from 35.46 to 46.07. In stock terms, they call that a 10-bagger. It's up $10. Awesome movement. All right, looking at Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky is well supported at $8.96 on the weekly. Closed at 10.07. As you can see, it's trying to develop a downtrend channel correction, but still trading within this range of 11.17 to 9.26. So not a lot to write home, just a correction here. No big deal. Still a bullish chart. Momentum, was pointing down a little bit, but not heavy. Just profit taking up here from this last breakout of $8.93. So still a nice move. You're still a buck in the trade, which is great. You're still a buck in the trade. Nothing to be concerned about on that one. So Pretty Ricky is still pretty, and that's Richmont Mining. I call it Pretty Ricky for those that don't know because the ticker symbol is RIC or Rick, so I call it Pretty Ricky. It's a ghetto thing, Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky's got your girl, that kind of thing. Those of you who are old enough to remember the comedy series Martin, Pretty Ricky, same thing. All right, GG. Gold Corp, as you can see here, nice bullish finish for the week, engulfing bullish candle, momentum pointing straight up. This one's set to break 20 in the week to come and possibly even go 22 or even higher than that. Positive pulse wave situation here, well supported at $16.98. Newcrest Mining finished the week on the bull side at $19.30, well supported at $17.27, gunning for the $20.18 high. I think it'll take it out in the week to come. Momentum is good, and hey, this is looking like a nice chart. All right, looking at B2 Gold, BTG. Hit a new high of $3.65 this week. This market's well supported at $2.64 and is locked in a bullish cycle and finished bullish on the week. Nice strong chart, nice uplift, beautiful. What else can you say? $4 right around the corner. All right, our next one here is ticker symbol GSS, Golden Star Resources. Well supported at 63 cents, hit a high this week of 81 cents, and coming off of the previous highs of $1.13. And so this one is looking like it really wants to get another go with that buck, and it is in a positive pulse wave situation. Momentum is kind of flat here, didn't get oversold, so it could lift off and break out at any point. I would give this one a definitely a red alert breakout, back up to the buck highs for the week to come. All right, looking at IM Gold, ticker symbol IAG, well supported at $4.69. Market's looking like it's gunning for that support. It had a rash of selling here, a big massive selling for the week on very high volume. This could be some profit taking here. Still in an incredible bullish chart, and this one really has not really had any significant pullbacks. We've had a little pullback correction thing here, but nothing significant to indicate another pulse wave. That's the key, like you did back here. Let me show you. This was the pullback setting up for the next breakout pulse wave, and that's what happened. Bam, huge. This one is just pulling back. It's just doing this. It's doing one of these. You have this and then you explode. Have two little bars here, explode. All this is doing is setting up for the next explosion. This is looking like a sexy chart to the upside. Oh, one more note. I got to point this out. Let's deal with the elephant in the room. Some people are going to say, oh, that's a bearish engulfing candle. You're wrong. No, it's not, because this the body of this candle does not engulf the body of this candle. All right. Some people look at body like this. I look at wick and body. That's what I like to look at. And I don't see that here. All right. Plus, this high did not take out this high. Therefore, it's not uber bearish. It's a correction, but it's not uber bearish. Yeah, you can get a little bit more downside, but you're well supported at the $4.12 trend line and a long-term trend line of $3.10. Not to mention the 469 strong support right here. So, just wanted to point that out. All right, looking at our next one here, this is Sandstorm Gold. All right, ticker symbol SAND. Well supported at $4.87 and a nice upsurge. This represents the beginning of the move, so we should be able to rise to about, I would say, about $8 or $9 next week. Looking really nice, locked in on the upside, momentum increasing, powerful chart. All right, next one is Harmony. Looking here at Harmony Gold Mining, and it is well supported at $3.49. And it's just coming off the high of $4.87. We did finish slightly bullish on the week, and momentum is kind of flat here. Still a good chart, still a bullish chart, and it's still giving you time to possibly get in before it breaks out above $5. Once it breaks out above $5, this could get really nasty to the upside. So bears, take heed. All right, looking here at New Gold, ticker symbol NGD. This one finished at $5.70 after hitting a weekly high of $6.04. Looking also very powerful, good liftoff, locking in this bullish trend. You have not seen the highs in this one. I'm telling you right now, this is looking powerful. All right, last but not least, looking at Franco, Nevada, ticker symbol FNV. Came off a high this week of $81.16 before pulling back and closing at $77.77. This market is well supported at $69.95. Momentum's looking good, not overbought yet. Your volume came off a bit, but it's still a very powerful, strong chart, and it looks good going forward. And like I said, these miners have not even begun to get bullish. You ain't seen nothing yet. All right, switching our focus to silver now. As you can see, the silver futures finished at $19.67, well supported at $17.61, and you're just trading sideways. It's not a lot going on. It's just sideways, but it's still a very strong bullish chart, and yes, it is positively pulse waving. So you got a pulse wave positive scenario setting up for next week. Same thing for the SLV, just moving sideways, well supported at $16.97. Flat on the momentum side, but nice uplift on this. This is just an amazing chart. All right, looking at now the silver miners. Hit a new high of $54.34 this week. Market is well supported at $44.79. Getting into the overboughtness, and now it's getting it to a point where it needs to lock in again, just like it did back in here. We locked in. Nice blast off from the last pulse wave signal, and it's just doing great. From the last signal, it rallied from $37.99 up to $54.34. This is an amazing chart. Looking at the junior miners now on the silver side of things, well supported at $15.84 after hitting a high of $19.78. Looking like a massively bullish chart. Getting into the overbought lock-in phase, which is great. So should be able to punch through that $20 and build a new support around the $20 line, and that should help lift it back up to $25, which is awesome going forward in the miners. All right, looking at silver wheaten, ticker symbol SLW. This market is well supported at $23.71 after hitting a high this week of $31.35. We are very locked in on the bull side, good momentum. This one is ready to blast off. It is not blast off yet, but it is ready to do so. 35 in the week to come. Here we come. All right, looking now at Tahoe. This is Tahoe Resources, ticker symbol TAHO. Finished very bullish at $16.40. This market is well supported at $13.16. And if you look here, we are hitting into the overboughtness. Good, strong volume. Nice positive pulse wave setup. And this is bullish going into the week to come. All right, moving on now. This one is Pan American Silver, ticker symbol PAAS. Market's well supported at $15.95 after hitting a high this week of $21.04, and it's hitting the overbought period now, and so it's going to need to lock in the week to come. $20 should also be the next level of support, lifting this up to $25 in the weeks to come. All right, next one is ticker symbol AG, First Majestic. Well supported at $15.41 after hitting a high this week of $19.15 into the overbought lock-in period. Good volume. This market is looking wonderful heading into next week. $20 should be able to be punched through easily, making its way to $25. And last but not least, ticker symbol HL. This is Hecla. Hecla Mining is looking powerful after hitting a high this week of $7.26. It's well supported at $5.98. and it is in the lock-in overbought phase, which is powerful. We should be able to punch through that $8 this week and even higher, possibly even 10, all things being equal. This is a very powerful chart. Well, that's all we have for today. I want to wish everyone a happy weekend, and to all of those who have signed up and registered on the website to join the Black Ops Trading room, and also to get signed up for the spreadsheets. I will be getting in touch with you all. Thank you for your patience, and good things and great things are yet to come. Everyone have an enjoyable weekend with your families and friends. Be encouraged, and remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So take what you can and give nothing back.